course, I'm very thankful to ANC for giving me this opportunity. To be very honest, I'm very nervous. But I have a very good team with me, with Mel here, si Vienna, si Patrick, Don D, and everyone. So what we would like the show to do, like as we explained it a little bit earlier, is you get news all the time. It's on tap 24/7. What we would like to try to do is to help the viewers make sense of the news. That's what we'd like to do. And that's why we call it the Tamano Perspective, because it's just one perspective. And by giving our perspective, maybe it'll help the viewer have their own. That's it. Thank you.
So you said you're a bit nervous. Which is more nerve-wracking, joining a campaign or hosting a talk show?
I think hosting a talk show is much, much more frightening than running for public office.
So this afternoon, you'll be on a hot seat because we have the members of the press and some bloggers here to ask you some questions. And the first one, the first one to ask is Ms. Rema Devesa of ABS-CBN News.com.
Hello, sir. Congratulations. Sir, first question. Aside from hosting, will you also be doing your own stories, sir? Like, celebrity stories?
Oh, not sure. But maybe. It's to be very honest. It's still a little bit fluid. We're open to how we can improve the show, and we want to make it a little bit interactive. Maybe some of the viewers will give us good suggestions on how to improve it. So,
sir, paano po kayo napapayag ng ANC?
actually, silang pinapayag ko. I came here begging, I don't have a job, I need a job. No, I've been teaching a long time. I've been teaching for, I've taught college, I've taught law school for about 17 years. And the thing that I like about ANC, in my opinion, is it does that, it teaches. Not just gives you information, but it gives you, with that information, it will help you make decisions about policies, issues, etc. And I've always wanted to do that, to help, parang to teach in a larger scale. And when I was given the opportunity, to work with ANC, walang hesitation. I was so excited. I'm still so excited. I feel like yung pinabili lang ako ng suka, tapos biglang nagkaroon ako ng opportunity like this. But in all seriousness, I am very grateful for this opportunity, and I'm really hoping na I'll do a good job and that I will not let people who believed in me, who have given me this chance, I hope I will not let them down.
Sir, maapektuhan po ba ng pag-host niya sa ANC yung schedule niyo bilang private practitioner?
I think it's time management. I mean, to be very honest, I have 4 jobs. I am the dean of a law school. I have my law practice. I'm a weekly columnist for the Philippine Star, and I also will have this weekly show. But it's all about time management naman eh. So definitely I will find time for each of those things.
Thank you, sir.
Live ba itong Tamano Perspective or tape?
No, it's taped. Yes.
So how many episodes have you done, or just one?
Well, we've done some. We're gonna roll out our first one on Thursday, 7:30, and we're very lucky, and I'm so excited because our very first guest, gusto namin natural bongga yung unang guest namin, is President Ramos, and we will be talking about the presidency since 1 year in office na si Pinoy, and sabi ko, who better to get some insights about being president, no? Kasi it's easy, we could have gotten an analyst, etc. We wanted to get it from someone who really knows the job, and he will be our very first guest.
So aside from FDR, any other topics that you tackled in the first episode?
Well, for now, we will be dealing with issues in regard to presidency. We also might be dealing a little bit with the with a scandal in regard to mga pajero and mga bishops. Again, the purpose of the show is to help the viewer make sense of the news, and also perhaps what I am really hoping, to give them a different perspective. Hindi yung usual na analysis sa mga issues. Gusto ko sana medyo iba ng konti. And yung purpose ko is not to make the viewer agree, but to force him to say, tama ba yan o hindi? To make them think and come up with their own perspective.
Ang next na magtatanong ay si Karen Balesa ng Yahoo Philippines.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good
This is
afternoon,
your first talk show.
Yes.
And how does it feel being the first Muslim to do a talk show?
You know, I'm actually thank you for that question. That's a very, can I say, kind question. Kasi I have done a number of firsts as a Filipino Muslim. I hope you won't think this is bragging, no? If I can just share some stuff that I've done. I was the first Filipino Muslim to go to Harvard Law School. I was the first Filipino Muslim to be a university president in a university in Metro Manila. And this is also the first time that you will have a Filipino Muslim to actually have a show, no, on Philippine TV. Those things are important for me, not personally, but I think it's important for Filipino Muslims to see people, fellow Filipino Muslims succeeding, so that they will say, I can do that also. Like, I do know there are Filipino Muslims, especially women, no, who want to do current affairs or news, but natatakot sila kasi it hasn't been done yet. So perhaps by being maybe in a way parang trailblazing na konti, it will serve as an inspiration for them.
And then, sir, being a media spokesperson, a dean, and also a lawyer, and then you're also known as a celebrity lawyer because of your famous clients. What can you offer on this show? And then, would you also guest your famous clients? And then, what kind of topics can we expect on this show?
Well, first, for the clients though, it will really depend if they really have something that they can share. Again, I would like to believe that we will be guesting people who will help people understand the news. So not just because you're a celebrity that you'll be invited. They have to be able to help the viewer. I think in difference ko, kasi I was the spokesman of the opposition for 3 years. You know, I've dealt, these people you see in the Senate, even President Pinoy, Vice President Binay, I've worked with them. I've worked with them very closely. I've campaigned with them. I've had the opportunity to actually, when in their, I think, unguarded moments, perhaps talk ano yung aspirations nila, what are their core beliefs, for example. So I think that when we will be analyzing some news, I think that's a unique perspective. I don't think there are a lot of people who really can say that. And I would like to bring that to the table, that I've had this experience. I'll give you another example. No? When there will be issues about government corruption, I've been in government. I was a university president of City University. I sat in the mayor's council, so I know how it is. So that's what I am hoping to bring. Yung parang, because I think there are already a lot of very good journalists and reporters, much better than me, definitely. I wouldn't even hope to compete with them, no? But what I would bring is that experience of mine behind the scenes, and maybe because of that, I can give additional insight.
And sir, since you're, this is my last question, since you're getting more media exposure now, do you also plan to run again in the elections?
No, definitely. I can be very categorical with that. Well, two things, no? I had my heart broken. I'll be very honest, no? I had my heart broken in the first and only time that I ran. I had a lot of realizations, and one of them is that I'm not cut out to be a politician. It's not because I'm any better or they're better than me, but hindi lang talaga ako bagay sa politics. Now, bagay ba ako dito sa media, sa current affairs? We'll see. But this is one career that I am very excited about, and I think that I might have some skills to bring to the table.
Ang next na magtatanong ay si Ace Romero ng SNN. Hernandez, I'm sorry. Ace Hernandez ng SNN.
Attorney, gaano na kayo naka-prepare dun sa mga intrigang ibabato sa inyo? Oras na nasa TV na kayo at nag-host na kayo.
Well, wala akong maisip na, actually, during the campaign, lahat ng intriga naman, natapon na sa akin eh. At all sorts na bakla daw ako, kung hindi naman bakla, manyakis daw ako, girlfriend ko daw si ganito, hindi raw ako Muslim, ganyan. Nadaanan ko na yan lahat eh. So, honestly, parang when you are secure in yourself and you know who you really are, honestly, I don't care. People can say all the bad things about me that they want. In fact, people can even say all the good things about me that they want. It's not going to affect me because I know who I am. So, if it is an issue of handa ba ako dun sa... Kasi iba yung parang basta you become a public personality, iba na yung buhay mo eh. But to be very frank, medyo na-experience ko na rin yan eh. I mean, hindi naman, I don't consider myself a celebrity, but when I do go out, for example, sa mall, sanay na rin ako yung may mga nagpapapicture sa akin and all that stuff. I know how it feels already na wala kang privacy. And parang carry ko naman.
And naka-prepare din po ba kayo para, di ba pagka ganyan, marami kayong makakaaway or marami magagalit sa inyo in terms of dun sa mga magiging komento ninyo o yung magiging pananaw ninyo dun sa magiging parang magiging palabas ninyo?
Well, let's put it this way. I want a show that is fair, but I also don't want a show that is afraid to say what has to be said. So if what we say, which is fair, and we will do things, we will check the facts. We will, since I'm a lawyer, I'll also check as a lawyer, is what I am saying legal? Is it libelous, etc. As long as I am within those parameters, then honestly, I'm not afraid of people getting mad at me, or because when you think about it nga, sa title pa lang, it's Tamano Perspective. It's just an opinion. I can be wrong, di ba? And I think for those people na masasaktan sa opinion ko, that speaks more about them than about me, because from the start, my disclaimer naman ako, this is just my opinion. It could be wrong, it could be right.